Hello bikers, I have some equipment, camera equipment I want to try out to make, well, better videos. First of all, I have a light up here. Let me show you. That's just a cheap LED light. It should give me a soft edge here. I also have I have a lamp up here and I have some lights in the background here. I know the background isn't terribly interesting, but I hope to be able to put up some motorcycle artwork there. I'm going to experiment with shooting from multiple angles. I have this little fellow here, the GoPro. I can put it anywhere in the workshop while I'm shooting the videos. Multiple angles should be interesting. Just as you can see, it's not all angles that are just as flattering as other angles. Maybe they are. Alright, let's get back to the video. The video is well, I can switch. It's like on a news show. On other news. And now back to me. Audio wise, I have this Zoom H1 recorder. What you're listening to now is sound recorded by this camera from the Sony HX20V, or is it the other way around? HV20X? I think it's HX20V. Anyway, with the GoPro I'm trying to shoot in narrow mode. I don't know if it actually changed to wide mode right now. Not sure how you can check that while you're recording. I'll check it afterwards. It looks a bit wide, to be honest. I mean, if you look over here on the side, it looks bent, right? You can fix that in post. I'm not sure I'm going to bother too much about it. Back to the audio recorder, the Zoom H1. Well, it's okay on its own, but it's not very handy. You have to carry it around and speak into the microphones at a short distance to be able to hear anything better than the microphones already in that camera. So I bought a lavalier, or a clip-on mic, just a cheap one. I think it's the Mic-J or something like, or J-Mic or something like that. I got it recommended online from Curtis, what's his name? Can't remember. Some Curtis Judd, that is it. I'll link to his video in the description box. You should check him out, he's really good. I'm going to switch now to Zoom H1 audio because I think that'll be the way I'm going to record audio for all my future videos. So let's see if there's any big difference. So this is the audio coming from the lavalier mic here. I'm recording at approximately, I think I set the recording level at 40 dB or something like that. I'll see if I can bump it up just a bit. No, it's at 40 dB now. I can actually bump it up while I'm recording. It's now at 50. I'm not sure if this is too much. I think I'll bump it down to 40 again. I followed that video by Curtis Judd and he said around 40 was the best and he tested it for noise and quality wise, the ratio between noise and quality. So yeah, this is it. A couple of things. Upgrade today. This was just to show you a bit of the equipment I'm using while recording, or I'm trying something different now. I know the channel has just started, but I might as well shoot in the best possible quality I can from the get-go. Background is not interesting. The entire workshop, as you probably can see on the GoPro, is a mess. I'm going to clean that up. I've been cleaning that up for quite a while now, but I always keep ending up, keep finding some additional things I can hang and mount somewhere. And after the break-in, it's getting somewhere, but it's going really slow. If you are still keeping up with me here, I can tell you a little bit info about the bike itself. The clutch, I was going to actually take out the clutch for this episode. The clutch basket has to be sent to vipefreev.com. It's a guy called John. He lives in England. He makes the clutch much better. It eliminates what is called the clutch chutter issue. There are some videos on his website where you can see what I'm talking about. And well, he was going to fix that, and he still is. But a friend of mine who lives close by here, I contacted him to just to get some tools to remove the clutch, because I don't have this clutch basket holding tool that you can buy on eBay for a ridiculous amount of money. I asked him, do you have something, do you have one of those tools I can borrow from you? He said, why don't you just use a what's it called, a ratchet tool driven by compressed air? And I told him, I don't have that. I don't have a tool like that. And he said, well, I do, and I also happen to have one of the clutches that had already been fixed by John by vipefreev.com, so you can stop by anytime and we'll put that on your bike, and then we'll send in your clutch basket, and when it comes back I can just take over that. And I thought, hey, that's perfect. I don't have the tools, but I'll drive to him when the weather gets a little bit better, and then we'll put in the fixed clutch basket out there in his workshop, which is much better than here, by the way. So there will not be a MotoMazz video about how I do it myself. I'll probably bring a camera to his workshop, and I'll show you what the new modified clutch basket looks like. Yeah, that's it. Well, thank you very much for looking at my video, for watching my video. I hope these things I've done here has improved the quality of the video. This camera is probably not the best camera for this, but it's what I have right now. I don't have money for a better camera right now, so we'll have to do. It's recording in full HD at 50 frames per second, because I'm living in Europe, and here the TV standard is called PAL, and it's 50 frames per second. I would like to shoot in 60 frames per second just to maximize the quality that goes on YouTube. I think 50 frames per second is also okay. I could also go even lower and shoot in movie mode. That was wrong. 24 frames per second would give it a little bit a movie feel after being color graded and stuff. Yeah, I'm throwing a lot of technical terms here, but I'm also quite interested in editing videos. I'm not good at all. Hopefully I will become better. If you have some suggestions to when you see my videos, then please let me know. Keep it in a friendly tone, please, and I'll keep it in a friendly tone when I reply back to you. And I will reply to everything at this level where the channel is right now. The amount of subscribers I have or will have in the next year, I should be able to answer to all the comments that are being added to my videos by you, the viewers. So yeah, that's it. See you next video. Bye. Oh, and by the way, I forgot one very important thing when I started recording the sound with the zoom. The clapping sound, so I can synchronize the audio track with the video track in post-production. Hopefully I'll learn that. I'll become more, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Bye.